called the Stone Hut. It was built back in the late 1900s. Going to open it up as a rock and fossil and mineral shop. Taking in, putting in fossils. We're going to have tours. We're going to do mostly, the biggest thing we're going to do also is we're going to do fossil hunts here. I am called the fossil hunter of Glen Rose, Texas. I started hunting fossils and hunting rocks probably about 15 years ago. I got into it with some of the schools around the state of Texas. So I sort of made it a hobby. And now you're stepping into the stone. It's called the Stone Hut. It was purchased back in the 1900s, and they had like a bootlegger. This was like a bootlegger where they've done a lot of selling off old whiskey, beer and stuff like that around here. So this was called the old bootlegger place. A lot of these fossils right here they're known as little echinoids. They're sea urchins. 99% of types of gastropods that we have around the state of Texas, and some up in the mountains, some of the foothills around here. I go fossil hunting with a lot of the guests that come in. So a lot of the fossils here on this happen to be on this top of the shelf are from local surrounding states, such as one of the states is Utah and Green River, Wyoming. A lot of this stuff comes from Green River, Wyoming, and these are called Trilobites, and they have some one of the other special things I've got out here is from Green River, Wyoming, is a fossilized shrimp. I sell a lot of my stuff. It's called fossilized shrimps from Utah to Green River, Wyoming. So a lot of the ammonites you're looking at are from like say Glen Rose, Texas, or Cleburne, Texas, or Granbury. Most of all this stuff is all being dug around Glen Rose, Texas. So you'll have a lot of ammonites, and you'll have a lot of different types of fossils that we find in this area in around Glen Rose. And I want to reinstate that. I'm known as the fossil hunter of Glen Rose, Texas. Like I say, I've been doing it for so many years, and my wife is also a fossil hunter. She kind of does a little bit of the sweeping around here. She does a lot of things. She knows a lot about the fossils also. She's been doing it right along with me. She does hunts along the riverbanks and stuff like that with me. We love to get out on the afternoons, late in the afternoons or early in the mornings, and we like to go and do some fossil hunting with groups, or we take them out private. We have a lot of places that we can go dig, and I love to go out. And my motto is, if it's out there, we'll find it.
I want to preserve some of the Somerville County history. Kind of a history buff, and we'll have some good old stories about what's happened in this little stone hut and who's owned it. Back in the early century, it belonged to Herman Shields. They called him Mr. Herman. Had him some hunting dogs, and he cut down all these cedar trees around here, and he'd sell them for fence posts and big cedar logs and oak logs for house blocks. And that's kind of how he made his money. He just lived off the land. They sold rocks and fossils, which we're going to continue doing in the memory of Liz Sherrill, who opened it originally as the Stone Hut.
Hey, we're going to walk down this walkway. We cleared this walkway out so whenever we have a parking lot in the back. Over there, we got a lot of property back there that we are going to build at a later date. But here is what we want to concentrate on, is getting this area ready. So I'm going to be doing fossil hunts. I'll be selling dinosaur bones and everything that I find on the riverbank. And if y'all would like to come on down and do a hunt with me, sit down and have some cold water with us, or have some lemonade.
You can see the Stone Hut from here.
And you can see the Stone Hut from the parking lot back here. Have a cup of coffee with us or something like that, and come visit us. Or we may go back to the 1900th century and have a little moonshine.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, never mind. That's the boss talking. But the main thing we're going to be doing here at the Stone Hut is fossil tours. I'll give fossil digs. I'll give you a layout of the land, and if you want to go, I'll have maybe a little way of taking you out on different tours, seeing what's around the countryside, visiting. Before you cross the Paluxy River, There's a road that's called Farm Market 205. That's where the stone hut is located in Glen Rose, Texas. I have all the information about Glen Rose inside the shop. You're more than welcome to stop by and get a brochure. We're going to have a lot of cephalopods. We're going to have a lot of gastropods. Mostly you're going to have a lot of gastropods. You're going to have ammonites. You're going to have trilobites. Oh, trilobites are hard to find in Glen Rose, Texas. Most of the time you'll find them in South America. I have about maybe 20 or 30 of them in the shop right now. We're about a block away from the Paluxy River. Down in the Paluxy River is where all the dinosaurs existed. They came down in the Paluxy River. You got lots and lots of tracks. Just down about a mile from me, there's about 300 something dinosaur tracks. Dinosaur Valley State Park, so you can go down there, or you can hire me to take you along the river banks, and we can go search for different dinosaur tracks in the river. I have, probably about a mile from here. I uncovered about 9 of them myself. Glen Rose Fossil Hunting. Again, thank y'all for coming out and visit with me, or please come out and visit with me, and let's do some fossil hunts in Glen Rose area. I'll be glad to take y'all out.